been prepared. God bless my viewers, the new ones, my ride or die. Lord God, thank you for the company that you have put forth in this family. And God, we are careful to always thank you and recognize you. So it's these things we pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Hey there, YouTubers. Welcome to this episode of Lynn's Kitchen. Lynn is going to cook one of her favorite recipes, spaghetti and meatballs. Guess what? She is going to uncover all of her secret ingredients. You don't want to miss this video. Ingredients will be listed in the description below.
Hello, family. Welcome back to Lynn's Kitchen. Oh, I'm glad to have you here in the house today. I just thank you guys for taking the time out. You encourage me so much every week, and I'm going to keep on doing this because I've been encouraged, and I thank you, and I hope that we're encouraging you. And if we have new viewers, we would like for you to come on in and hit that subscribe button and be a part of this family, because we welcome you with open arms and full of love. And so we're going to get started. We're going to get started today, guys. I'm going to do another one of my specialties that I just love, and that's my mom's spaghetti and meatballs. And of course, I have Annied it up. And you can also, I'm telling you before we start, you can modify this recipe because I got a lot of stuff to show you. And again, before we start, y'all, Lynn always got her dishwater ready with her soap and her bleach, okay, for quick cleanup. So let's get started. I've got this heated up, and I'm gonna pour my oil. Y'all know what I'm gonna do, pour my oil. And let that get heat. This should be heated up, look at that, yeah. You make sure your pan is hot and ready. I know I'm hitting a sizzle. So the first thing I know I'm gonna add, I'm gonna do my vegetables because, oh, there it goes. There it goes. I gotta have that sizzle, y'all. Gotta have it. I got stuff popping all over. You don't have to have your dingo pie like I do. Okay? But we wanna get these vegetables going and let let the juices flow, okay? This is the beginning. And don't y'all worry, y'all know I'm gonna clean this up, right? Y'all know it. But yeah, let's get these onions in here and get them going first. I hope everybody's doing great today. I just thought about things. Things come up, y'all, as I say, but you know what? You gotta find your happy. You gotta find your happy. And today I choose to be happy, regardless of what's going on in my life. I'm gonna choose to be happy. That's what I'm gonna choose to do. Okay, so now we got those going. And of course, y'all know, because I love my onions now. Whoever's joining, I'm an onion lover. You don't have to use both types of onions. I've got green and I've got the white onion. White and green onion, and we want to just get this open. We just want to open up the flavor in these vegetables by starting this off, and that's what I do in my dishes. Yeah, so this dish, man, oh man, my mom, okay, I'm a fat kid. I was a fat kid, and I probably still am, but don't care. But this dish also, my mama make this dish, and I'm telling you, you could smell this from 2 blocks away. And I'd just be like, yes, we're going home. She would make this dish because she know we loved it, and everybody who ate it, they loved it. So I'm just, you can modify this, like I said again. All of these recipes you can modify. You don't have to use everything that I'm using in it. Because you know what? Maybe you don't want to taste the onion, but there's garlic powder and there's onion powder. So you can substitute, but I use it all. I use it all. So we got them going. And I got chopped green pepper here. Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna have some veggies in it. So get all of this flowing. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing great today, but yeah, this is another one of my recipes that make your lips smack, and my family loves it. And I can't do no, I can't fool them on it. I gotta use ingredients that I've been using in them because they love it. And it smells so good. Just the onion alone and this green pepper. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now what I did do earlier, and you don't have to do this, but I had never tried it. But today I went on and I roasted me 2 big cloves of like the big clove of garlic all together. And again, all you gotta do is put a little salt on there and give you some olive oil and put on there, and I let it bake for about 20-25 minutes and roasted me some garlic. Ooh, this smells so good, y'all. And so this is a whole clove of garlic right here, a whole big old thing of it. Come on out of here. Oh, it's goody good, y'all. Good, and it smells so okay. We're gonna mix all of that together. Yes, get these flowing. So I use the whole one. It smells so good. Look at that, it smells so good. I wish I was here. Oh my goodness, I wish I was here in this kitchen to smell this. Just that alone, you know, makes you hungry. So, and you don't have to roast, but I just tried it out and I think I'm gonna like that. I'm not saying I'm gonna roast them all the time, but this is one time I decided I'm gonna roast it so I can get that garlic all up in there. And I want my veggies to kind of, there we go. But you could also, if you want to, use the minced garlic, and if you want to, also chop fresh garlic out. No problem. And again, garlic powder, if that's your choice. Okay? So these are coming along like I want them to. So, oh, look at that, y'all. You want it? This is how you open up your vegetables for cooking. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take these off. I'm gonna let these cool, and then when we come back, we will start the process of doing the hamburger. Okay? Doing the hamburger. So I'll be right back with you. All right? Okay, guys, and we are back. I got my stuff to the side cooling, my vegetables, and now we're gonna go ahead and do this ground beef. And I have ground beef and Italian sausage mixed together. You get all of the description on the side once you see the video, okay? But I usually just mix it together, and we're gonna let it brown up, okay? So I'm just gonna let this do what it does. I'm gonna just mix it a little bit because like I said, I have Italian sausage in here. And you don't have to do the Italian sausage if you don't want to. That's just how Lynn do it, okay? That's how Lynn do it. You do not have to do it. I want this to cook up and I want it to brown. Okay? So I'm gonna let that cook up. Put this over there. And as that is cooking up, let me get my lid. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna cover it so it can cook evenly and brown. And while that's happening, we're gonna do our meatballs, okay? I also have ground beef, and I have Italian sausage also in this. Okay, I like meat sauce with my meatballs, and so I go to extreme to get my meat sauce. Even when I go to the restaurants, I say I want the meat sauce and I want the meatballs. Actually, I ask for extra meat sauce because I'm a saucy person. I like to taste my sauce on my stuff. So we're gonna let this sizzle and brown, and we're gonna come over here, and I do have my hamburger. I'm gonna mix this hamburger and sausage together because this is for my meatballs. Yes. And I have no problem with my grandbabies, really anybody, eating these. This is another one of the favorite dishes that I don't have to be fussing about. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, because I have messed up my gloves, just getting that little bit together. And I always have you some gloves because you never know when you're gonna need your gloves. I need mine because I have a little cut on my hand. And so, for sanitary purposes, yes. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna add my ingredients. So I have an egg here. I have this, it's like an Italian with herbs in it. Italian seasoning with herbs in it, and it's fresh cut. I get that from the grocery store if you choose to. Then I have some cilantro. I love my cilantro, y'all. I have that. And y'all know I got my complete seasoning. Put in there. It gives that flavor. And then we have our garlic powder. Again, you don't have to use all of these things. You can modify these this recipe if you want to. And I have my onion powder and garlic. Put that in there. And then I have my oregano seasoning right here. Okay? Oregano seasoning. And then I have my breadcrumbs. I got the Italian breadcrumbs that I put in there. I don't have to use all of that. So I'm going to mix this a little bit. Do some mixing. Okay. I need this cooking up like I want to. Okay. So we're just going to combine all of this together. Okay. Generally when I'm combining like this, I'm at home and I get down to it with my hands back. Camera purposes, I will use the gloves, no problem. Okay. Down in there. Mix it all together. And the vegetables that you saw me saute earlier, I also add in my meatballs. And so off camera, I did saute my vegetables to go, in my meatballs. Okay? And you don't have to do that if you don't want to. It's the same ingredients that I used. So it didn't change. Get this all mixed up fine. Because you want these seasonings to go through this, okay? You want them to go through real good. Okay. I'm losing my glove, y'all. It's a messy job. But it's so good at the end. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to add a little bit more breadcrumbs. Italian breadcrumbs. Okay. And then I'm going to add the vegetables. Okay. There we go. Put that over there. Get all of these ingredients up in there. I want this good. Up in there. You should smell it. Oh my goodness. So yes, I even use the minced garlic. The roasted garlic up in here too. So it's doing what it do. Okay. Look at that. I'm going to get it all up in there, okay? Evenly. So you keep folding and pressing until you get it all in there. And, oh my goodness, it smells so good. Gonna taste good too. Gonna taste good. Okay. Okay, when we come back, I'm going to check my finish checking this hamburger and stuff, and by that time it should be done. We're gonna come back, we're gonna make the meatballs, and we're gonna get this thing rolling, all right? So I'll see you, give me a minute, I'll be right back. As your meat cooks, then just take if you've got a spatula like this, take it and chop it. You don't want those, not unless you want really big, thick pieces. And again, I'm making rather of a large pot, so you can modify this by, if it's only like 4 of you, you can modify how much hamburger you use, or if you're going to use, the sausage. I know that some people put like pepperonis in theirs, and then some people put smoked sausages. Well, however you want to do your spaghetti, honey, you can do your spaghetti. But Lynn does her spaghetti this way, and I do the chop, because this is about what, can you make sure it's all mixed up and everything in there. So the flavors are in there good. So I'm going to go ahead and drain this, okay? Put my top over here. I'm going to go ahead and drain. I got my drainer ready. Yeah. Okay. Get that all in there and let the juices fly off of that. Okay. Okay. Put that over there, and then we're going to be set. We're going to go ahead and roll these meatballs is what we're going to do, okay? So I have like a tablespoon here, okay? So I'm going to get like a tablespoon, about like that. And just roll them. Just roll them. And guess what? Just in case. There we go. Roll them to your, if you want them bigger, you can have them bigger. But these are like mouth size. I got a lot of people to feed. This is a special thing I got going on here. And I'm not really measuring, because, but that's about the sense of how you do it. Just roll them. Okay. All right. Again, it could be here or there. But my grandkids love these, and I love when my mom was doing it and stuff. Matter of fact, again, I couldn't wait till she get finished. And I used to, she go out the kitchen, y'all, I sneak in the kitchen, give me a little bowl or something, and I would, as quick as I could, I would put if the meatballs wasn't done, look, I would just get the meat and just put it in the bowl and run out, and I'd go upstairs in my room and I would eat it, and I'd be like, oh my goodness. And I don't know, my mothers can tell, and my mother knew me. She knew me. She knew I had been in them and stuff. And so she just got to the point where she just would just look at me and smile, and she said, I told you that it's going to be done in a minute. But I was like, Mommy, it's so good. And she was like, well, I'm glad you like it. But, you need to calm down. And I'd be like, I just couldn't wait. And then when it was time to eat, y'all, did I get my helping? Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. And my mother, like stuff like this, she would make a lot of it because it would go a long way. And I liked how, she would sometimes have salads with this, or, and of course everybody loved their spaghetti and fish or spaghetti and chicken. So we always had something like that to go along with our meals. So it was just great, And so you can even do this. I mean, it's enough to go around. You don't have to even use anything, just meatballs and spaghetti, if that's what you choose. So I'm gonna finish rolling up these and getting them ready for the next episode. When we come back, I'm gonna have these all done, and we're gonna start our ground, start with doing the mixture, okay? Doing the sauce. So be right back, y'all, okay? Come on back. Okay, guys, and we are back. New transformation. Put this over here. It's time for us to add our ingredients to get this thing rolling. And here's the vegetables that I did earlier, so we're gonna put that in there. Sizzle. Yeah, this part gonna be doing its thing. Okay, I hope y'all can see through the smoke and everything. We're gonna calm it down in a second, okay? I'm gonna put my tomato paste in here and get that going. Come on. Get that going. Use all my good good. Yeah, y'all get some seasons in there, okay? Next, I'm gonna put my diced tomatoes in here. I kind of puree them just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay? Get that stuff going. Yeah. Oh, yes. Stopped a little bit there. Get that stirred up in there. Got on my glasses, y'all. Okay. That's what we want. We want to get this all up in here. It smells so good. So good. Okay. And my ketchup goes in here next. So I got to use me some ketchup. Now, like I said again, you can modify this. You don't have to use everything that I'm using in mine. But this is just how Lynn do it. And got a little twist to it. But it is the foundation that you build up on, okay? That's in anything. Got to build up on foundation in order to make something happen, okay? I'm going to put that in there. Put that to the side. Okay. The sizzling is a little, there we go. Okay. Let me step off for a second. I'm sorry. I need about 2 glasses of water that I'm going to put in here. Right there. This is what I want right here. Because this will help start it to simmer like I want it. And we're just going to build on there, okay? We're just going to build. I'm doing it till we build. Building. It's smelling good already, y'all. Really good. Okay? Now I'm gonna start with my dry seasonings, all right? So you'll be surprised. We have here spaghetti. It's called, this is a spaghetti ingredient that I use. You can find this in the store. Again, you don't have to use it if you don't want to, but it's like a spaghetti, you know, just to add a little flavor. And you're gonna find it in your aisles, you know, where you get your different mixes, like your taco mixes and stuff like that. So I add that in there. Here you go, another specialty. Now, I don't know about nobody else, but Lynn does this. I have a pack of taco seasoning. Yes, taco seasoning, y'all. Yes. Yes, taco seasoning. Gotta have it in there. Yes, I'm saying I'm layering it. It's being layered. Okay? All of these, you'll see. If you use them, you'll see. If not, I mean, you know, like I said, you modify what you need to put in your sauces. Okay? There's another special thing that I use. This is tomato pasta. Okay? And I use this. I always use this in my, look at this, it's popping up already. But it gives, oh my goodness, spaghetti. Yes, a good flavoring. So I use that. Okay? It's smelling good, y'all. Look at this, popping all over the place. Okay. So then the next thing I use Prego. I use the Prego with the garlic, the tomato and the garlic herb. I use that. You can, if you don't choose to, you don't have to. You know, but this is what I use. This is what I use. And like I said, everything will be labeled in the description, okay? It will be labeled in the description. But oh, look at that. And it's just a popping. Okay? Here we go. Now I'm going for a dry seasoning. Some more dry seasonings. I might have to get some more water here. In a second here. I added 2 cups before, so I'm going to go 2 cups again just in case. If I do, I want it to be more than this. And when those spices get in there, these herbs, y'all. Woo-wee. And see how good it's looking? Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so here we go. And I have my garlic powder. And I have cilantro. Yes, some cilantro. I have some oregano, dry oregano. If you can find it fresh, you can. You can do fresh ingredients if you want to. And again, this is like an Italian herb. It looks like cilantro, but it's like an Italian herb that you can also get in the market. Okay, we mix these together. Like I said, we're layering as we go. Okay. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Okay. Get it all in there. Get it mixed in there. Okay. And like if you don't have a lot of people, but this is a special pot that I'm doing. We're having like a little celebration. So I got, you know, family coming. So that's why I'm using what I'm using. Here we have our onion powder. Yes, we do. I got another one for y'all. Y'all know? I got my chili. Yes, I put chili in there. Okay. And here's your, again, your Italian seasoning. A little oregano up in there. And then we have what? We have my complete seasoning that we put in there. Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna bind it all together again. Combine it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, y'all should smell this. It smells delicious. Smells delicious. Oh my goodness. So, the next thing I'm going to put in here, I'm going to add 2 more cups of water in here. Okay. There we go. 2 more cups of water. And again, modify this, you know, for how many people that you are serving. You don't have to put as much in here. If you don't want to use all these ingredients, it's fine. Like I said, start from the foundation. You do it to your liking, okay? Because this is my liking. You may not like everything I put in mine. You may not be able to find everything I put in mine, but do it, you know, that's going to make you comfortable. And it's going to make it tasty. That's what I do. And again, you can use all fresh herbs if you want to. So now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add the hamburger. We've had that draining, okay? So we're going to go ahead and add our hamburger and our Italian sausage in there. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. See, that's why I need a pot as big as I do. You may not need a pot as big if it's for like maybe, you know, 4 people or 2 people or 1 person. Just modify the ingredients. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. See? Oh, look at that. Put that in there. Look at that. And yes, it's meaty and I could do it without my meatballs, but I gotta have my meatballs. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the lid back on this. And we're gonna let this simmer a little bit before I show you what I'm gonna do with the meatballs, okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna be back with you after this gets to simmer. I'm gonna let it simmer for maybe a good 10 minutes. And then when we come back, we'll start with the meatball situation, all right? So y'all come on back, all right? We are back, guys, and look what we have here. Oh my goodness. It looks so good, y'all. Now normally when I don't have the meatballs in here, this is how it looks if I'm just gonna do just spaghetti. But I let this simmer, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the meatballs in. Let's set this aside. And man, the flavor's in there. I did taste it, but I'll taste it again after the meatballs are done. So this is what we're gonna do. I know some people fry theirs, but I just learned not to because I always used to fry them too hard. And then I found out, just put them in there. Just put them in there because we're gonna let this simmer for another like 20, 25 minutes. And the simmering, the meat sauce will cook these. I'm telling you. I didn't think it before, but yes. And I got that idea, not from my mom, but I was watching, what was that, Godfather? And the episode was showing the guy in the kitchen, the first part of the episode, showing the Italian guy in the kitchen. And that's what he was doing. He made the sauce, and then he just took and dropped the meatballs off in there. So I'm gonna let them go down in here, and it's gonna simmer. And these are best meatballs, I tell you, I tell you. I had to make a lot of them because they don't get enough of them here. And I might not use them all, but I'm gonna use enough of them. Okay, let's drop them in there. And the juices, with it being on the simmering, will cook these meatballs. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes. And all I do is stir them on down in there to the bottom as I put them in there. Because it's hot and they're gonna cook up, starting to cook up anyway. That's why you need a large pot sometimes. It depends on how much you make, you know. And like I said, I'm having a little company over. So I want to make sure everybody get their fill, like my mom, you know. She want to make sure that you got your fill and everybody's enjoying it. And then you have the meat sauce with that too. So you are bound not to go with meatless. You'll have meat every little step of the way in your tasting. Sausage is going to come up and turn up anyway. So, and if you have to turn it up just a little bit to get it, you know, simmering like you need to, but keep tracking it. You want to make sure that look at that. Just keep turning it so everybody can get a chance to get a little simmering going on in there. So we're gonna let this simmer, like I said, for like a good 20, 25 minutes, okay? And then constantly go back and check because you don't want anything to scorch at the bottom or use a non-stick, okay? But you still turn so that all of them are evenly being cooked, all right? So periodically between the 20, 25 minutes, I want you to check them. What we're gonna do is gonna put the top back over them to make sure, okay? And keep a close eye on them. So we'll be back after that, okay, family? And we are back and we are at the end of our program right here. Look at this, look at that. Look at the meatballs. I'm telling you that they are cooked And the last thing I'm going to do, because I can't not do this, gotta have some cheese in there. So I'm just going to use the cheese that I have, but it's Parmesan, and this is just a shave, but I want that cheese taste in mine. Gotta have that cheese taste. Come on, got it. Yes, I put a lot in there because it's going. Look, I'm gonna use it up because I don't want to be bothered with it anymore. Okay, I'm gonna stir that in there. Gotta have that cheese in there, that extra flavor. And I always use the other sprinkled Parmesan cheese anyway, because I love my Parmesan cheese. But we get that down in there, get that mixed. Oh yeah, and I didn't use, you notice I didn't use salt, because there's enough salt in the seasonings and the complete seasonings that I use, and it's just right. It's just right. It even has the spices where I didn't use the pepper, because not everybody likes pepper. If you want to add it, you can. Okay, but I didn't. And see how that turned out? So we're gonna plate this, y'all. We're gonna plate it. I'll be right back with you after we plate it, all right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, and we are back at our finished product. It's plated. Y'all know I'm gonna taste it before we go. But, oh, you can see all of the spices in here. The back. Oh, my. I wish I could come and have a sit down with me right now. My. Oh, wow, y'all. You can taste all of the herbs and the spices and the garlic and everything running through this. Wow, y'all. Wow. So here we have it. You have Lynn's spaghetti and meatballs. And again, you can put this over any type of noodle. Eat it with any type of add corn on the cob or cornbread or corn muffins. But any way you do it, please have fun with it and enjoy it like my family enjoyed. And again, thank you for coming in and being a part of Lynn's Kitchen. And for you newbies, please give us a like, hit that thumbs up and subscribe button. And then for all of you, we ask that we want your comments. Please, I love your comments. They encourage me. And again, hit the notification bell so you can get all notifications of all of the recipes that are coming out or videos that are coming out. We just thank you and we love you so much. Okay, so again, until next time, this is Lynn's Kitchen saying thank you for coming in. And we love you. God bless you. Till next time. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.